Lord. Let me also turn off these. Okay, good. So good morning. Um, wow. Thank you for joining me. It makes my heart smile so that you join me this early. And so let's start a new day together. Um, I just want to mention that I want you to think about our shoulders today. We give an extra love to our shoulder today. When I think about shoulders, it brings a lot of phrases like the shoulders to lean on, or let me carry you on this journey. So there are lots of responsibilities. And we study Qigong, we study a five element, all those emotions. And every emotions it involves shoulders, angry and joyful laughter, right? Depression, the sadness, and fear, and crying also. Sometimes when we cry we also move the shoulders. I feel the shoulders actually is so intelligent. It help us connect to our deepest self, and also express without words. We okay, or sometimes shy or whatever. So we use shoulders so much that we know the shoulders has a lot of energy go through. Last week we talked about neck, all these nerves, the major nerves, vagus nerve and artery connected to the heart, it's all go through the shoulder area. So it is super important. And how we carry this, how we position the shoulders, it can help us to connect to this whole entire body. It connect the energy flow and allow us to stand taller and creating more space for the heart. Think about opening that space, right? And that how can help our heart to have all the room to breathe in and breathe out. So today, our focus on opening the shoulders and also moving the shoulders in variety of way. And and I'll teach you a few points, are very powerful points. Some are already, you may already know, especially for those who have been taking class with me, and some new ones. I think I'll only do 4 points. There are many points that can help your shoulders. I'm going to do just 4, the most useful practical points first. We're going to just patting, touching our body before we really move deeply into those spiral movement. Okay, so I invite you to just adjust your sitting position. Remember, we talk about how your hands can scoop your buttocks back so you can sit a little bit taller. And just take a deep breath into the nose. Relax. And take another deep breath. Bring your shoulders up. And exhale, let it drop. See how much you can let it go through this movement. One more time. Inhale. Shoulders towards the ears. Hold for a bit, for a moment. Exhale, let it go. Good. Now just return back to your normal breathing. Maybe even close your eyes for a second. Give your body overall a gentle greeting. Hello, shoulders, or hello, back. Hello, especially to those parts of the body that in pain or discomfort, and you want to give a little extra attention, love to that part of the body. Now in Qigong, we said 意道, qi dao. So when your intention arrive, qi follows. So just by giving a little bit more intention and care, and you basically sending more qi into that area. Good. Now just add a little smile to your shoulders and imagine the smile widen up your shoulders and almost feel like your scapula just gently pull away a little more. And because of that, and you feel your front side of the body softening, because with that opening, widening, and support your body so you can almost lean your qi field. Yeah, can you feel like you're more grounded, more connect to your sits bone, more connect to your feet? Now you almost feel like, oh, wow, all of a sudden I begin to feel my back space and your eyes getting softer because you're almost, follow that chi and looking back of your brain. Now let's see if you can open the back eye, the eye behind your neck, and just gently open. Have you ever seen those Buddha or Guan Yin? There's the statues, their eyes just softly open, but they see so much, so far away. You sense the space behind you and smile. Notice your breath is already calmed down. Breathe very slowly. Now, the image here, you have a feather right underneath your nostrils because you breathe so slow and thin and smooth. The feather doesn't even move. Both way, both inhale and exhale. Nice job. Now let's open your eyes. So this is a quick moment to bring you into this chi field before we touch and press those points. The very first point I would like to introduce is called the joint valley. Open your palm, facing towards you, you see the web right here. Now this point is along index finger down and right about, it's not directly in the middle, it's more towards your index finger. So this is the large intestine point. Now, if you think about large intestine, yeah, I should use a sticker right there, okay? And I'll send you the chart so you know exactly where this point is. But I really feel I learned, feel my body, and find that point is much more effective than looking the chart because this you can feel, and where you can feel that soreness is more sensitive to. And this point is on the large intestine. Think about our large intestine's function is to letting go. So when we carry a lot of stress or even thoughts, pressing this point allow the energy release of your shoulders. So as you press here and see if you can drop your shoulders more. Maybe even you can wiggle your shoulders a little bit, or maybe your head, and just to feel that deeper space in your tissues, your muscle and layers of your body carry all this energy nugget. You can even breathe out audibly so you can inspire your body to letting go more. And try the other hand as well. And when we do pressure point, we want to really be deeply connect to our breath and our body. And you can do this anytime from 2 to 5 minutes, and with the pressure on few seconds and let it go, and pressure on a few seconds, let it go. And I've talked about this before. If you feel like your body is too full, sometimes the energy too much, and you want to exhale when you press. So it's like release. For the shoulders, oftentimes is too much there, too much stress and tension. So you want to exhale. But there are also times that we feel like we're so depleted. Now, yin yang is alternating. When it's too much yang, it can deplete the body, or too much yin can change to yang. So you can just play with this. And can I press when I'm inhale? So I'm sending a qi into that point. So you can always use this two-way to nourish your body and releasing balance in yin and yang. Okay, that's the first point. And second point, it's a little harder to reach. I'm going to turn back. It's called Vital Region Shu. So you have all the Shu points. Shu means transportation in Chinese. So you basically transport the energy from here, from A to B, and from B to C. So in your spine, you have all the points that connect to your internal organs. So this is on bladder meridian. It's right next to your scapula. Okay, and if I measure from the top and to bottom of scapula, this is right in the middle. And this point is very, you know where they are, and where you have two points on either side of the scapula. It's hard to reach by yourself, especially if you have tight shoulders or already injured shoulders. So we're going to do a movement really to massage that movement. So you're massage that point. So if this is my scapula and we're doing all the circular movement. So let's try that. Your hands can be relaxed by your side. If you want to see my whole body, I look like this. So I lift, really widen my shoulders. So I want to maybe even feel a little bit of your upper arm, like opening. And then I lift up all the way and I squeeze my shoulder scapula towards the center. And I reach down deeply and then I open out again. Inhale, squeeze, exhale. It's like you squeeze all the pain out of your body, out of your shoulders. And sometimes when shoulders open up, you find, oh, my hips hurt, but the hip pain is gone. Because now remember, our body is all interconnected internally with this energy channels. So when one part is open up, and sometimes the other part is automatically healed. Think about the traffic. If you live in Connecticut, you know when 84 is in heavy traffic, 91 will stuck as well. So think about your body meridians is like those traffic, and we're just cleared the garbage out of this, so all the energy, the car can flow, can go, move. Beautiful. And of course, you can do the reverse one. So reach your hands down, squeeze back, up towards the ears, and open out. Good. Squeeze. You'll find yourself a little bit of chest open when you squeeze. Okay. And if you feel like you have to stand up to feel that, that's good. That's okay. Lift up and still squeeze. And see, when you let it go, your chest will be hollow, a little bit hollow. So you really open that scapula. I don't know if you can see my scapula. Squeeze, lift, out, and down. Squeeze. Imagine you pick up paper thing in between your scapula. Up, out. This is really good for your spine as well. So you're generating this young energy moving through the spine. And if you're standing or sitting, you'll find yourself as a little bit of rise and fall, like a wave. Okay, good. Now we're going to give our shoulders a little shake. Shake. And little laughter up and down. So use your shoulder, don't use your arms. So use your shoulders to shake your whole arms. Good, good. Now forward and back like that. And letting your body nice and loose. If you're still sitting, so you feel the sit bone just grinding on the chair. If you're standing, feel your feet. Good, very nice. Take a deep breath in, lift your shoulders up again. Exhale, drop. Okay, so if you're standing, you can add a little bit of releve. Releve and drop. Let's do two more with a fist. So you lift and make a fist. Everything is tensed. Exhale. Good. One more. Hold your breath. We're going to stay a little bit longer here. Tight your belly. Exhale, let it go. Shake it out. Believe it or not, when your shoulders in a lot of tension, Sometimes you can say, let your shoulder relax, you still cannot relax. And the best way to relax the shoulder in that case is to tense more. So you're creating this contrast, so your body can recognize the contrast of release and tense. Okay, very nice. Now let's stand up now. And I'm going to show you a bunch of very yummy spiraling movement to unknot your shoulders pain. So very gentle. Now I know some of you may have some shoulder issues, and I want you to be very gentle with your shoulders. And if any movement is too much for you, and you can do this in your mind, okay? Let's say if I'm doing this, oh, my shoulder is really a lot of pain, I cannot rotate. So I'm just gonna do very little, but my mind is doing the full range of motion. This is the power of intention, that we connect that energy into this field so that mind can create in the field and to open up and allow your shoulder move more later. Okay, so stand up. Your feet basically just shoulder width or hip width apart. You don't do much besides just softening the knees. Okay, we want all the joints have water in between that has the cushion. So in Qigong, we never want to lock our joints unless it is designed that way. Sometimes we do this stretching fascia Qigong, that you really have to stretch everything fully. But in this one, everything is soft like water. Okay, so first thing I want you to do, just have your arms by your side. So we have about 30 minutes to spiraling our body, or maybe even later we're going to pat a little bit to smooth out the T. Sitting in your T chair, so you're drop the tailbone. Now you find sometimes I imagine my whole entire spine is elastic. Okay, so I can pull it longer and softening. So if you imagine the top of the elastic on the bai hui and the bottom on your tailbone. So as you drop the tailbone, you feel that elastic stretched beyond your body. So pulling up and down. And as you're pulling, and everything in the middle also open up your waist, your scapula. So everything open, stretching all directions. You want to think about like you cutting a pizza, all this diagonal lines, all the stretching, pulling like a net, pulling out. Good. But no tension. This pulling is constantly moving. Okay, it's not in stay in one place. So see if you can feel the breath with this movement. It's subtle, so subtle I can't even see, but you can feel it with that intention. It's like you're breathing with your back, breathing with your tailbone. Okay, just by shifting that thought, it can really create a new way of understanding your body, like reorganize the cells and the muscles and fascia. Beautiful. The very first thing we do is to open from the center of the body. So see what happened to your shoulders when you open, both hands spiraling outward. Now when we think about every day, throughout the day, majority of the time we're folding forward. Now this movement of spiraling out, want to feel this upward and downward at the same time, continue spiral. Good. And feel your fingertips connect towards the earth. Now watch out you're not arching the ribs in the back. So your back is still nice and long, still have that stretching, but rotating from the center out. Good. Now let it go for a moment without, just exhale, relax. See how that naturally return back to neutral, right? So inhale, open. Exhale, stay. Continue, feel the open, spiraling down and up, out. Inhale again, feel the space. Exhale, just letting go, feel this return, smoothly return. Ah, this is where the qi flow to those stagnated area. Let's try that one more time. Open, inhale, and really feel your pinky, your inside of the arms, in front of the body, open, and allow the energy continue to go back, around. Inhale again, exhale, let it go, just naturally. See, feeling the back body, feeling the qi. Beautiful. Now we're going to continue moving in this fashion and become a movement, a continuous movement. So you're going to go out and in, sinking down. When you go in, let your body fold, arms fold all the way in. So everything is open, your scapula pulling away, out, feel your scapula towards each other, all the way out and all the way in. So this in is not just natural return, it has a little bit of a movement inward. Okay, one more time. Open. We only do a limited repetition. When you do practice by yourself, you want to do much, much more. Okay. Now open one more time. This time we're going to open nice and wide behind you slightly, but still downward. Okay, see how much I can feel the energy shooting out of my fingertips and back. When you're coming back, it's in front of you. Open, rotating back. Now I want you to feel the crown towards the sky, shoulders pulling down. Exhale, letting go. And see if you can sink in a little more. Soften the head. Good. Inhale, nice and wide. Open. Sometimes you can feel the soreness. It can be stagnated qi on your chest or even your breast. And exhale, letting go of the head. So here, reach your hands, turn the palms down towards the earth. Imagine your hands on the table. You're moving, gliding, one hand to the front and the other hand in the front. And just straight out and soften the head, relax. And really open in the back. I hope you can see me. And now, from the straight out and front and back, we're going to add a spiral. So down and out. And this become from the table into a ball, change into this reaching ball. Now, letting your body be as soft as possible. There's no bone, it's all water moving. And can you feel the connection between your hands and feet? Your feet not doing anything, but there's something going on. Pressing through the feet. When you press that arm, letting go your head, relax. You don't have to watch the screen. I'll try to explain this as clear as possible. So just take your time rolling this ball. Good. Now slowly coming up, keep rolling, roll up, keep rolling. Now see my hands doing exactly the same thing. Now we're going to change this into spiraling. Now when you're coming in, spiral in. So I have a one palm down, one palm up. So this is change, pulling in, push out, and change your hands. Pulling in, push out. So letting this become a flow. And see how that is a part of the whole, part of your whole body. Good. Now, drop your shoulders when you push out. Drop your shoulders. Good. Now, can you see the pathway that's on this circle and spiral in and out? Okay, once you get this movement, I'm going to add one intention. The hands are pulling in the fresh energy into your heart. The bottom hand is pushed the waist down towards earth. So feel this nourishment to the heart and releasing down. If you say that, oh, I can't think two things at one time, well, just think about your right hand, whichever hand you feel comfortable, you pull it into your heart. And that second hand is release. Push out. Focus on in, breathe in and breathe out. You can also take a longer breathe in, and breathe out, breathe out. So that's longer breath. Remember, you're gonna honor your breath. Make sure that you are follow the breath, not forcing the breath. When I say follow breath, is to move a little faster, allow yourself to breathe comfortably, or a little slower to satisfy your good. Very nice. Now letting go your hands, swing, swing. Now this swing, just a whole arm swing. Now we're going to add folding from the elbows. Da, da. 1 and 2. This is a great way to lubricate your arm rotator cuff, your shoulder joints. Good. Now from this, you can see you can go a little bit higher, only if your shoulders allow you to. If any pain involved, you want to be gentle. Good. Now this up, overhead, change to the side. Just watch me for a second. You can continue doing this, but watch me to go here, all the way and out to the side. And that's make transition change to the side way. Nice. Look like everyone, and add a little bit padding on the shoulders so you can give your shoulders some extra chi. Very nice. Okay, so relax your arms. And next thing we're going to do is alternation. So remember we did kind of like this earlier, but we're going to slow this down into a spiral. Let's just do one arm at a time. So you're spiraling this. So the other hand on the shoulders, well, if you look at my shoulder, the highest point is the shoulders. Well, you can normally find that nugget. The more stress, the bigger nugget. And so your middle finger is pressing there, and your left arm do the spiral. Press. I really press deeper, letting go. And then I can letting go my top hand a little bit. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. And make sure this it's not a hip thing. It's not Hawaii dance. So it's really the middle, your dantian, soften in and egg. So make sure don't move your hips side to side and rotating from the shoulder joints. Keep going. The image of your shoulder have a socket. So inside, you're doing all this cleaning, releasing the stagnation. Good. And letting your body be soft so they're not straight out to the front, just the arm rotate, but they're all working together. Good. Now, when you reach all the way out, this is when your back reach to the back corner. So you can feel this, letting go, letting go, letting go, and then inhale. And exhale, let it go, let go more. Good, in and out. In, soften the top hand. Exhale, press on the shoulders well, out. In and out. Good. And relax, shake out both hands. I would like to make this suggestion. If you have shoulder pain on the left side, you'll probably want to move to your right shoulder first. Because normally when we do working on our pain, we always dive to the pain, but actually oftentimes that's too much for a pain. The reason you have to work on the opposite side is to move the energy. So by the time you're working on the pain area, the side, and everything is already begin to work. Okay, so let's change to the other side. So your left hand on the right shoulder and find, and just compare the nugget. Maybe this side is a little better, I hope. So you begin to moving slowly and small, finding the breath to go with it. And when you're letting go, you also feel that feet go even deeper into the ground. And when you breathe in, you feel the energy draw in from all directions, from your nose, from the feet, from your hands, from your intention. So from everywhere. So you can visualize the energy, the healing energy absorb into your body when you come in. Everything comes in. That helps you to release the stagnation, the pain, discomfort as a black smoke. I use that image all the time when healing. So breathe in the healing light, breathe out the black smoke. Can you see the smoke out through your fingertips, out through your feet, right? Out through this shoulder swell point. Very nice. Beautiful. Now this one, I think we can do just a few more to match the other side. And loosen up your waist, your body. So make sure your whole waist area is nice and soft. Exhale, let it go, let it go, let it go. Inhale, breathe in the light. Out. Good. Very nice. Shake it out. There are actually a bunch of shoulder exercise so good is on the floor, but we don't have time to do that. I just wanted maybe in the future. I mean, every Monday class can expand to weekend workshop. I feel like there's so much, but for what as much as you learn today is enough for a moment. Now let's open your arms a little bit if you have ability to go shoulder level. If not, it can go low. So you're going to turn the palms down and bring the tip of the fingers up towards the sky. Can you feel the stretch? Now this is the thing. I don't want you to lock your elbows. So the elbow needs to be soft. But still feel this length, this long. This is actually feel quite short. This feels long. Okay. Now use your scapula towards each other, pulling two scapula towards each other. And out. Good. In and out. So I said shoulder level. So you can do from the shoulder level and slowly we're going to go down. Watch out when you do this. This movement really tiring if you have a lot of tension on your shoulder. So you want to do very slowly, squeeze the fatigue. Open, out. And palms, I want you to feel your entire palms pushing against this Qi wall when you move out without locking the joints of your elbows and even the wrist. Okay, good. Now lower to 45 degree. Want to do 10 here. Squeeze. Exhale. Good. Squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Again. Number 4. Squeeze all the way in and feel your whole palms pushing against and feel this Qi wall, Qi field. You're expanding the Qi field. Expand, expand. Can you feel your back? Also aware. It's in touch with your Qi field behind you. and on top of you. Good. Let's do a few more. And out, in, and out. One last time. Breathe in, squeeze your scalp all the way in and all the way out. And let it go, swing. Give your arms a little time to relax. This is from Intelligent Qigong, some of you in my Intelligent Qigong class. But in the Intelligent Qigong, they do super fast. So shake out your hands. You may feel a little tension here. Just relax your hands side to side. Good. Okay, so next, the fancy one. Are you excited? So we're going to have your hands starting from here. Actually, let's do from here. Okay, so you're holding the chi ball. And your left hand go inside the right hand. So reach up towards your nose and out. As you go out, this right hand gonna push away and the left hand reaching to the side. Okay, then you can transfer your weight a little bit to that leg. I don't know if you can see me. That, okay? And then coming back to center to this ball. Okay, so your right hand on top and left hand on bottom. And hold this T-ball and reach out. When you reach out, the left palm is still up and the other palm is also up, but it's twisted. Okay, so both arms are twisted. Now open both arms, coming back to center, and then scoop this ball, T-ball again. And let's move your weight a little bit to your right side, and then go to the left. Open, stretch, and return to the right leg, and out. Good. And back. Look like you got it. Squeeze out. And next time when you get it, the pathway, and you want to see you can do very smoothly. Out. Reach out and down and up, all directions. Back. Out. And keep going. So I just want to give you the image here. Now imagine you're a cobra, okay? And this moment is like a cobra sticking the tongue out, all the way out. When they pray, they can really stretch their tongue out to out, reach, good, and back. And if you really feel tired, and feel free to just relax a little bit. Beautiful. And nice and smooth. See if you can feel the chi. Slow. Good. Back to center. Now we're going to switch this ball. Flip the other side. Good. Make sure you sit still on that chi chair. You're not moving anywhere. And try to avoid this, that. So you're really smooth, always on the same level. Like imagine your head just above the water. Okay. Now let's thread through the right hand into the space. Stay here for a moment. Feel the twist. So twist your shoulders, and everything is spiral, right? And then open, stretch arms, return to center, and then bring the left on top of right. And again, out, back to center. Okay, if you have a tight shoulder, sometimes you'll hear this click, 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 the inside with all this sound, as long as it's not accompanied with a lot of pain. Sometimes even a little bit pain is not a bad thing. We get scared so much. Remember, movement is so important in healing, because if you don't move, the chi and the blood, they're not moving. You're not going to support you on this healing. So It's okay as long as you're not in a lot of pain. And back. And try that again. Out and back. Let's try a few more times. Last 3 times. Can you feel the reach, rotation? Open this part, the back arm. Reach out and scoop back. Okay. Down and out. Turn. Last one. Reach. And turn back to center. Good. And relax your hands in front of you, holding this ball. Just take a moment to stay here, reserve the qi, allow the qi absorb into your body. Now all the cells, now they're drinking the qi. And relax down. Good. Bring your legs together. So the last point I want to mention is in your legs. And I just want to see, maybe I can really show my leg. I have very high table. So underneath your knees, this triangle, and flex the foot, that your ankle, right in the middle on this tibia bone. That's your stomach, 38. It's called the line opening. And this is, believe it or not, it's very good for your shoulders. Okay. People wonder, why are they so far away from my shoulders? How could that possible? Of course, it's all connected energetically. Okay, so this point, what I'd like to do is to sit down. I'm going to sit back a little further so you can see my body, and bring one leg over the other. I think you can still see me. So yeah, and if this is possible, I know some people maybe have very tight hips. This is not, maybe not possible. You can just go reach forward. Okay, let me lift my pants. So your both hands, one is on ankle, one is on knees, right about the middle. So when you find this is very close to that gallbladder 40 that we talked about before. So this is 38, stomach 38. We know stomach 36, that famous point called a foot 3 miles. But this is just down a little bit. Now I wanted my leg just rest on my hand. Yeah. And then just wiggle your back a little bit. Wiggle your shoulders a little bit. Take a deep breath in. And I'm just supporting this leg. You can either use your index finger, middle finger. I use my middle finger a lot. Just feel better. And also middle finger is the heart meridian. It's a fire element. So fire melting the pain away. So that's in my mind. See the black smoke out of that area is from firing the qi, firing the water and steam, and then change to smoke. Release out of my body and just gentle smile. And it's always a good idea to bring some smile to the pain and to bring some gratitude to the pain, because pain is really not our enemy. They are a part of the body that's suffering and tell us, hello, let's pay attention to me, please. There's something going on. I want to tell you. So there are true friends. Let's thank the pain and really feel it before you can truly release it. Beautiful. Let's go to the other side really quick. We have one more minute. And so again, this one, finding that point, line opening. See if you can open that. Open the possibility of healing. And open, allow to release. Now see if you can feel your shoulders in this position, shoulders down. So you can letting go anything that you don't have to carry with you. We carry a lot of junk. And where are we going to store them? Of course, I always go to those vulnerable places in the body. So let's feel the connection between your lower body and the upper body. Feel this wholeness. Breathe in and breathe out. Thank you, my pain. I love you so much, and thank you for telling me that I'm in little trouble. I'm going to work with you, get better. Nice job. Okay, let's place this leg down, give your hands a little bit of shake. Now we're gonna finish with just give yourself a nice hug on your shoulders. Mm. Oh, how can you not smile when you, so give ourselves a big hug. And today's job is to taking care of our shoulders, smile to our shoulders, and letting go all the weight you don't need to carry. So rush out. Yeah. Rush, rush. All right. Time flies by so quickly when you have fun. I hope that you feel a little bit nourished and at least give your shoulders. Remember, when you give your shoulders love and attention, you give all whole body a love and attention. Okay, we thank you very much for joining me today. Do you have a questions, anyone? I know I'm past my time and I'm okay stay a little late. I don't, yes, Kat. Oh, she says goodbye because she has to work. Okay, all right. Bye, everyone. Thank you for coming. Have a nice, relaxed day.